Thanks for tuning in to That's What I Call Marketing, the Cannes Sessions. Brought to you by Freedman International, the international campaign experts taking the pain out of your multi-market campaigns. I'm your host, Conor Byrne, and having worked with Freedman International in my previous role as a global marketing leader, I've experienced firsthand their deep level of expertise and attention to detail as the go-to experts for all international campaign needs. Now, let's get right into today's episode of That's What I Call Marketing, the Cannes Sessions. So I'm back in Dublin and I'm just pulling together the final episode of the Cannes Sessions. It is a shorter episode today. I had to get myself to the airport, but I do get to catch up with a good few people. Catch up with some people before the winners of the Cannes Young Lion competition was announced. I then head down to the Young Lion competition and catch up with our Irish medalists. Then I grab Jimi McGrath of Jurors 5 to get his take on the week. And also sharing a bit of my conversation with James Hurman. We'll talk about his week and I'll share the full episode with James later on. And look, as I mentioned yesterday, Colin Lewis isn't with me today. He went back. I'm just saying a massive thanks to Colin for joining me in these Cannes sessions for the first half of the week. So let's get into today's show. Back to France. Hi, thanks for stopping. What's your name and where are you from?
My name's Clare Molyneaux. I'm from Pubilcis. I live in France, but as you can hear, I'm British.
Okay, very good, very good. Well, I won't do this in French because that would be terrible for both of us. How has your week been at the festival?
It's been busy, but it's been inspiring.
What's kind of the big takeaways for you, the inspiration?
I think for me, it's about how fast we need to move as marketers today, but at the same time, we need to know where we're going and have a North Star. So it's almost like how do we work at two speeds with a view of the future in mind and every step we need to take of it, but then also how do we day-to-day deliver on the business?
That's the hard part, isn't it? Because you in the day-to-day, but it's probably why it's good to come to something like this, because then you can see, what's the future, right? Exactly.
But you can also get ideas for what you can do today and in the moment as well, because what's out there in the Palais is what's happening now.
That's a great point. What do you think? Maybe I was talking to people yesterday about what would, any ideas what might be big next year? I feel like creators might take over even more of the space next year.
Well, I think creators are interesting because the media is infinite with the creator landscape, and so how do you actually tap into that? So I'm expecting to see maybe data coming back because it wasn't here this year.
That's true. It was all kind of AI tech. I felt AI tech, sports and kind of
but
the
without understanding people and data, it means nothing.
Yeah, that's true. Well, listen, thanks a million for stopping by. Really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Claire. What is your name?
Samuel,
and you're a student, so you're here, you're studying where?
I'm studying in Belgium, Brussels, in Saint-Luc.
Okay.
I'm a creative director.
Oh, brilliant.
Student. And I'm here because I won a student award in Belgium.
Oh, very congratulations.
Thank you.
What have you enjoyed this week? What are the big things that you're going to take home with?
I think the big award show at the end of the day.
Yeah.
That's very extraordinary and we see a lot of very cool stuff.
Yeah.
It's very inspiring.
Okay, so you're going back inspired
Yes.
to continue the studies.
Yes.
Listen, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Cheers. Hi, what's your name?
Eduardo.
Eduardo. I see you were on one of the juries this week.
Yes.
How did that go?
I was judging actually now the Young Lion sprint.
Okay.
Very curious about the results now. I think we are delivering the medals and I want to see the reaction of the kids.
I know, I'm really looking forward. We have a couple of minutes to go. Listen, for your week here, what's been kind of the big takeaway for you?
The big takeaway is definitely that the humor is back. I think everybody's talking about it. It's not like only AI again. AI. So I think it's really nice to see the humor, entertainment, light-hearted pieces, what makes people smile, what makes people relax, instead of being something heavy. So that's my takeaway this year.
Which is good to be going, bringing that back out to the world. There's enough tension, there's enough bad stuff for us to kind of enjoy.
Absolutely.
And anything else, I mean, by judging or being part of the Young Lion competition, was that really inspiring?
It's really cool because it's like 35 teams from all over the world. And I asked my team of judges to not see any country, like the piece is related to this country, No. Let's judge without any bias. Just take a look at the piece and let's see at the end who are the winners. And we're going to know now.
I know we're going to go now and we'll report on those. Listen, thanks for stopping by. Okay. I'm going to head with you and watch these award winners.
Awesome.
Thanks a million.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, you too. Thank you.
Ciao.
So down at the Terrace Stage, and I think this is the busiest it has been all week, and of course it is going to be where we're going to hear about the Young Lion competition and the winners. So imagine lots of nervous and anxious people here, excited to hear if they're going to be winning awards. So we're going to keep you posted on the winners. Hope we can grab some of them. Might see a few Irish flags up there this morning. So stay tuned and we'll keep you posted on the news from the Young Lion competition. Guys, you've just come off stage. You've won silver. Oh my God, how do you feel?
Absolutely gobsmacked.
Absolutely can't say anything. Just like I don't even know.
Yeah, I'm speechless is honestly the word term for it.
I think seeing her name on the shortlist to begin with was even just like
that was
mental.
brilliant.
So yeah, really was not expecting anything beyond that. So absolutely amazing, chuffed.
Fair play to you. And we were hoping coming out here we'd get some ways, but like and we do it well, don't we?
The Irish can't beat us.
First on stage with the flag. I was expecting.
The flag on stage.
I was
big
expecting
win.
ole ole ole.
Yeah,
I was going to start it. It's my age though.
A couple of us join up and do ole ole.
Brilliant. Well, listen, huge congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Shows those fantastic.
Yeah.
Well done, guys.
Thanks a million. Cheers.
Well, you can see what it means to the winners. Guys gone up on stage. Congratulations. So a shortlist for Ireland and a silver. Two shortlists for Ireland and a silver. So massive congratulations. And you can see the winners here for the film competition from the UK getting their award. So amazing just to see the joy this is bringing to the Young Lion Creative. So a wonderful celebration and event. Now up next, I accost Jimi McGrath of Droga 5 and find out how his week has been. Jimi McGrath, how are you doing?
I am hanging in there. I'm good. I love that you've grabbed me to do this on the Friday.
On the Friday. Do you know, I was thinking about that this morning. It's like the most unfair thing to do to anybody ever.
You know, it's a much better question to go, what are you most looking forward to this week, as opposed to what is your takeout of the week?
But what is your takeout of the week?
Yeah, what a week. It's been absolutely incredible. And I think one of the highlights is just what we've been grabbed from here. I mean, literally to just watch the guys doing the Young Lion category. I've just dropped the guys a note, and I know they're slightly disappointed with the outcome from our place, but they've represented us so brilliantly well. There's such amazing young talent, and to see the design team up there as well, and the Diageo team shortlisted as well. I think it's a testament to the talent, the young talent that we have in Ireland at the moment.
Completely agree. And there's all these questions like, is Ireland, punching at its weight for creativity? But that shows that we are. Like, our name was up there. They did incredibly well, and they're lovely people. I've met so many of the young lions. They're sound.
100%. They're brilliant. I don't think it's a question of talent. I think the talent is there, but I still feel we've got a way to go in terms of getting the creative output to the level that we know it can be. I think that's another takeout. When you come to Cannes and you spend a week here, you're seeing what the best of the world is and what it has to offer. And I think every year the bar goes up, and I think the latest in technology is just bringing another level to that. So I think we've got a really because there was a brilliant Irish delegate here this year, and that's amazing to see as well. So I think we all need to, take the bar back to our own offices and really push it in all the work that we're producing for clients at the moment. Yeah, and it's really important, the clients are here as well, and we've seen clients here this week, and any of them I've talked to, they're getting inspired. So almost encouraging clients and more agencies to get here next year. Look, I know it's an expense, but almost plan for it now and try get here. Yeah, I mean, it is an expense, but I think I found Cannes interesting this year in terms of, from an expense point of view, you can come and you can have the full experience and you can buy the pass for the Palais. But I don't know. I mean, there's so much going on outside of the Palais. You can still come over here and see some of the most incredible platforms who take a space on the beach and just see what they're doing and see what the talks are. So if budget's a problem, and if it's one of the things keeping people from coming here, there's other ways to do Cannes. You don't have to drop the same level of money every year, and you can still get the inspiration and take stuff back to the business. Yeah, that's something that's my first one. It's something I've definitely learned. Like, it's been brilliant being in here. I've had great access to people like you, but being out on the beaches, and one thing I learned is just
bloody sign up for everything, because you
Oh,
need
totally.
to do the admin before you come over. That's
Totally. And I think the other thing I love about it as well, it's an incredible week to catch up with people.
Yeah.
Like we talk about the brilliant talent we have in Ireland, and there's lots of them all over the world now.
Yeah.
And catching up with some brilliant creatives who've done some brilliant work and are hopefully going to win some things tonight would be great.
Yeah.
But it's great catching up and getting a sense of what's happening in other markets and what's going on and how people are feeling and how people are getting on with their careers. It's another part of the week.
Yeah, it's great. We kind of spread across the world and
Yeah.
doing great things.
As always.
Yeah.
Punching above our weight.
We are, yeah, definitely. Well, listen, Jimmy, thanks a million, and thanks to everybody at Drogue and Accenture Sound this week. You've been really helpful, accommodating, and just making it easy for the first timer here.
Not at all. Appreciate the time.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Phil. Cheers.
And finally, I caught up with James Hurman, friend of the show, and I will put that full episode out in a few weeks. But in the meantime, here is what James had to say about his Cannes experience and what he's going to do next.
All right.
Hi, James.
Hi, mate. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Have you had a good week?
Yeah, I've had a good week. I'm exhausted, I won't lie. Like, it's full on, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very full on. It's overwhelming, overstimulating. You're hungover, jet-lagged, sunstroked, and overstimulated for days on end.
Yeah.
We are a shell of our former selves at this point on Friday in Cannes.
And I'm, old and Irish, so
Well,
it's even worse.
It's even worse. It's even worse for you. I'm getting by on my New Zealandness.
When are you heading home?
I head home on Sunday, so
Okay.
I'm going to have probably I'm going to go to the party tonight, and then tomorrow I'll probably sleep in. I'll do what I call a Cannes lie-in. And yeah, just have a nice day of relaxation tomorrow before heading home on Sunday.
Good stuff. Well, listen, safe travels. Thanks a
Thanks,
million.
mate.
Well, that is it from the Cannes sessions and our daily roundups. I hope you have really enjoyed those and been helpful and useful to you, keeping you up to date on everything that's been going on here at Cannes. It really is an incredible week. So much to take in, so much to try and cover. I think you really feel like you could clone yourself and do so much more. So I think I might need to bring the mindless marketers with me next year, and Mark and V start booking those flights, and we'll cover so much more. But look, it's been phenomenal. It has been inspiring, as you heard from Jimmy. We take these things back to the companies you work in, the brands, and the creative agencies, and I think it's a collective decision between brands and agencies to want to do excellent work. And it's not just excellent work for the sake of excellent work. It's not about saying I just want a Cannes line. It's knowing that the Cannes line work and really great creative work is incredibly effective. It grows businesses. There's so much evidence around to prove that, and lots of great case studies that you can find out all this information if you're unsure. And look, I know from working in client side how much effort that takes, and you need to find the co-conspirators, the people that believe with you, and get them to commit. And that's something Mauro Porcini talks about, and you'll hear more about that in the coming weeks. Of course, there are so many episodes that I have recorded at the festival, and I am really looking forward to bringing them to you over the coming weeks and probably months. There's that much content that we've captured here with amazing guests, and really all of them so generous of their time. I want to thank a few people who've been so supportive this week. Thanks to all the team at IAPI. They've been just incredible, making it easy to get here. The press team here at Cannes Line are unbelievable. You can see this press space here. It's incredibly packed every single day. These are incredibly hardworking people. They're in here 8 o'clock in the morning, 8, 9 at night, reporting on the festival, bringing all the news to everybody here, and they're supported by the amazing press team at Cannes Line. And of course, just a couple of other people to thank. I'd like to thank Rob Treelor, Oranges and Lemons. It's like an Oscar speech. But Rob was just incredible, making sure I had the right kit coming over here, and made sure I actually knew how to use it. I've only had one mishap. Sorry, Jules Heard, but we'll get you back on another time. the likes of Richard Carr and Accenture Song has been incredibly supportive. You know, all the agencies, Carl Waters, VML. We didn't get to catch up, Carl, so I will get you on to get your view of the work. But just, you know, helping me navigate Cannes. And of course, a massive thanks to Freedman International for supporting this series, supporting the Cannes sessions. Incredible group of people at Freedman International, and it's been really great working with you on this. So, for everybody who has been supporting this, listening, viewing, thank you so much. I, again, hope it's been useful. Please do let other people know about it if you've enjoyed it, and do share. It really does help us reach an engaged community of marketers just like you, and that's really what we want to do, is really grow and, you know, get more people listening to That's What I Call Marketing, and that's where you can help us. So from Cannes, from me, your host, Conor Byrne, thanks for tuning in.